I studied 50 billionaires, and here is what they actually agree on. After listening to the world's most successful entrepreneurs, from Jeff Bezos to Oprah Winfrey, to find out what they actually have in common, here's the crazy part. They disagree on almost everything. Some say wake up at 4 a.m., some say sleep till 8 p.m. Some say hustle, others say delegate. But if there were 10, there were 10 specific things that they all agreed on. 10 patterns that showed up over and over again. And if 50 billionaires are all following the same rulebook, we might want to take notes. So here are the 10 golden rules. And these aren't hacks. These are tried and true principles. Rule number 1 is customer obsession is always greater than competitor obsession. Jeff Bezos and Sam Walton both believe this wholeheartedly and have talked about it over and over. If you are focused on your competitors, you are looking in the past. But if you are focused on your customers and so ridiculously obsessed with knowing what it is they want and what it is that they need, you will always be able to rise to the occasion. Rule number 2, use no as a weapon. Steve Jobs and Warren Buffett both swear by this too. Focus is not saying yes to everything. It is saying no to 1,000 good things so you can get to that one great idea, because there is a difference between good and great. Rule number 3 is embrace the suck. Elon Musk and Jack Ma are both famous for saying this, but failing is not a sign to stop. Failing is the tuition we pay for success. If you are not failing, you are not innovating and getting better. Golden rule number 4, hire slowly and fire quickly. Jack Welch of GE and Mark Zuckerberg, only hire someone you would work for, because one toxic employee destroys the culture faster than 10 great ones can build it. Ugh. I think anyone who's ever been a hiring manager knows that we feel that to our bones, and you've totally experienced that. Rule number 5 is speed is a feature. Reid Hoffman of LinkedIn and Larry Page of Google is imperfect action beats perfect action every time. You got to put the reps in. Launch the early version and fix it later. There's a reason there's iOS upgrades all the time, and there's new updates to apps that you use. They didn't wait until it was perfect. They went for it, they captured market share, and then they continued to prove it over and over and over again. Golden rule number 6 is protect your sleep. Ariana Huffington, the author, and Jeff Bezos both say this, but the hustle culture of no sleep is dead, because you are a corporate athlete. You have to train like a corporate athlete, and a rested brain can make good decisions, much better decisions than someone that is fatigued, tired, and exhausted. Golden rule number 7 is your brand is everything. Oprah Winfrey is famous for this, and so is Richard Branson. Is your reputation is what people say when you leave the room, and you have to protect it with your life. Golden rule number 8 is solve real problems. Bill Gates is famous for talking about this over and over and over again, is money is a byproduct of value. So if you want $1 billion, help 1 billion people. The more people you are helping, the more value you are bringing, the more money that will naturally be magnetic and come to you. Rule number 9 is the infinite game. Simon Sinek is famous for talking about this too, is business has no finish line. It's a journey. There's no destination. And so you have to stop acting like you're trying to win the quarter and start staying in the game for decades and decades. And number 10, which is the easiest thing to know and the hardest thing to remember, Henry Ford and Sarah Blakely of Spanx are both huge proponents of this too, is believing you can. Whatever you think you can do, you can. So if you think you can't, you're right. If you think you can, you're right. It sounds cheesy, but it is truly the only law that matters out of all 10, because if you don't believe in yourself, who is going to? I always say you have to be your own cheerleader. You have to be your own number one fan, because life is real, shit happens, and the person that you always depended on cheering you on may not always be there, but you can do it. And so my challenge to you is to reflect and think, Which of these laws are you breaking right now? There's one that jumps out to me. Number 7, brand is everything. Am I really protecting my reputation, or do I walk around with it's none of my business what other people think of me? And so I feel like that one's convicting. So drop in the comments which one's convicting to you. Like, which one are you feeling like, oh, yeah, I can really improve on that? Because that is the beauty of life and business, is there's no destination this side of eternity. And we're always growing and becoming better, like more refined and wiser versions of ourselves. And success leaves clues. And if you want to stop guessing about what is the next best step for you in your journey and in business, then click the link in the show notes and book a discovery call with me. I love breathing life into people's journeys and their stories and being their partner with them in this great game of business and life.